yo, what is up, guys? What is up? Dar is back with Star Trek Online. Alright, guys, so yeah, I've leveled Dar up. He's now Lieutenant 8. Accidentally got to 8 just doing the little quest here for Q and for the anniversary. And so that was kind of an accident, but I did get to 7 and was able to unlock that ship for when I get to Commander. Yeah, doing Q's quest up there. I come he's like okay, there he is. I'll say, wait a minute, he looked like a floating head for a minute. But there he is. Alright, so yeah, and I did record all the footage of when I was doing the quest, but something has happened. I went back to do the voiceover on it and run it through the editor and a whole 9 yards. And yeah, something has happened and the files for that has gotten corrupted. So if we look over here, so we go to episodes and we look here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes here that I had to go through that are all the footage is corrupted on it. So I've thought about it, and I can either I can go back and go back and cover them with Dar here, which is really going to mess up our whole leveling process, because we're already at Lieutenant 8. And I should just those ones I've done. Typically I should be at level 5, but we're gonna level very quickly on this tune anyway. So going back to really gonna mess that up as far as because I'm gonna be getting experience again, the whole 9 yards. So what I thought I might do is leave him here at Lieutenant 8, and cover these. Go ahead and run through these 5, maybe on another tune, just so we can see the story, and then pick back up on Dar when we get to the 6th one. I'm just scrolling through here, losing my place. Yeah, when we get back to the Kumava. Where's that? Yeah, the Kumava. Yeah, that's it. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, 5. Yeah, there's 5. So I figure I'd run through these 5, real quick on my main character, and we just kind of look at it and do it like we would with Dar, just on my main or one of my other tunes. We might even trade it up and use a different tune each time. But yeah, just go back through and just so you can see it, and so we can see the storyline, and then pick it back up with Dar. So I think that's what we're gonna do, guys. So without further ado, let's jump to a tune. Yo, guys, what is up? What is up? Dar is back in World of crap. It's Star Trek Online. Well, guys, like I said, we had that problem there with the with the character and the files getting corrupted. So we're gonna redo them, and we're gonna use my main here. We'll probably switch that. Maybe next episode we'll use a different character. Just to kind of switch it up a little bit. But the reason why we're doing this, we want to do the storyline without, corrupting the experience we've gotten on our Klingon. So with that said, this is Tigranis for now. I think I'm gonna do a name change on him here soon. But anyway, let's hail Starfleet, and we're going to go to episodes. All right, let's see. Klingon War. Soil to the top. Okay, welcome to Earth Space Dock. We did that on Dar. And then we were going to do Stranded in Space. Alright, we have to save the Bolian freighter from a force of Orion Syndicate. So let's replay that mission. And what's really cool about this game is, okay, I'm level 50 on this character. Vice Admiral, level 50. But this mission is not going to be, level 1, level 2. This mission is going to scale up to my level, so all the mobs are going to scale up to level 50, which is really cool. So even though we do level quickly, when you come back and you want to do another mission or whatever, all the mobs are going to scale to your level. Plus the the rewards are also going to scale to your level. See, like I'm going to get Mark 11 gear for doing this on this character, which I don't need any of it, but that's all I'm saying there. So, all right, Let's see, Admiral, I've received a report that there is a Bolian freighter that is overdue arriving at Earth Space Dock. It may need assistance. Please talk to Malcolm Steele in the shipyard. He has information about the missing vessel than I do. He's the Admiral and he don't have nothing. Okay. So, accept that mission. Alright, let's go to the shipyard. And this is the the TOS Mirror Universe uniform I'm wearing here. And I have changed, you might have noticed, I changed Dar's uniform to, what did I change it to? Wrath of Khan. Alright, talk to Malcolm Steele. Greetings, Admiral. So you're here to talk about the missing freighter? We haven't had any communication with USS in more than 20 hours. Deanna Barat is a experimental and is an experienced captain and the daughter of a former Starfleet officer. Oh yeah, Captain Barat. I think he was from DS9, and I think he was captain of one of the ships that were killed at Wolf Fight 359, but I don't really remember. It's not like her to be out of contact. Sorry guys, kind of trying to get a cold here or something. Runny nose and everything. It would be a real help if you would get out to sector space and find Asura. I've already transmitted the ship's last known coordinates to your con officer. Good luck. Alright, when you're ready, return to your ship, click on the beam up button in the upper left hand corner of the minimap. Alrighty then. Alright, so let's beam up. Alright guys, here we are in space. This is my Galaxy retrofit with the Borg set on it. Now you can't get the Borg set now in game, you know, and it's Mark 10. But if we look at my stuff, I don't know why. If we look at it, it's Mark 11. I don't know if it levels with you or what, but this is the Mark 11 stuff I have. I got long before free to play. I got it when you used to get it as rewards for special task force missions. And yeah, you don't get it anymore. I really like it. Alright. So, we're going to leave space. Yeah, this is the one with the saucer separation and everything. I really like it. This is probably my favorite ship so far. I'm going to keep it all Borg. I'm looking to get the cutting beam and the torpedo, and I kind of want it to look like, you know, like in a simulated Galaxy class is what I want it to look like. Alright. So let's go to our map here. We have to go to the USS Asura. There we go. Plot course. See, when you hit map, you can just right click or double click on left. It is left click, yeah. Double click on anything to set a you know, autopilot. It's just faster. So, any ships in range? This is Deanna Barat of the USS Asura. Please help. Warp core containment field falling. Oh, field down. Radiation flooding the ship communication. Life support failing. Cannot eject warp core. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us. Oh, I guess we'll help. Even though she's Bolian. You know, those are not the most attractive females, but, you know, rescue the USS Asura. There we go. And we are loading. Here we go. Straight into space. 20 ships in range. This is Deanna Barat of the transport SS Asura. Please help. We are being pursued by Orion raiders. Crew injured. We're taking heavy fire. Dropping out of warp near your coordinate. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help. Sure I said that. And there's the freighter. The freighter, not the transport. This freighter could be a transport. Ryan frigates attacking it. And there's a couple more frigates warped in. Nice. This is a nice little cutscene. They completely redid this mission. Well, not completely, but they added little cutscenes and some nice things to it. My security chief says sensors are picking up several light attack craft on an intercept course. We need to deal with them before we can render aid to the USS or to the SS Ashura. So defend. So kill the bad guys. Okay. Go full impulse. I do have this one set up with all disruptors, so it's not going to be what you would normally see here. Fire, fire, fire. Boom, he's going. One more, come on. Let's say we got 2 more. Okay. Lower our speed so we can increase our turn radius. Then we turn back and fire a torpedo at him. There we go, come back around. He may die before we make a third turn. Bam, he's out of here. Now, if you see this rock right here, what is that? Yep. Alright, now see this rock right here. Let me increase my speed a little bit. And you see that hole in it? They've added an accolade. Now, I don't know if I've already done it on this one or not, but let's try it. When you fly through this donut, you get an accolade, and an accolade, I'm not an achievement whore, but at least in this game, when you get the achievements, they, give you, marks and, experience and all kinds of other crap, so, I guess it depends on your level. There we go. Mining survey. You flew through the hole in a giant asteroid. Woohoo! And I got 180 experience for doing that. Even though I'm at max level, I don't get experience anymore, but, speed. That's one of the reasons why I like this ship and this setup and stuff. I hardly take damage. Especially on, normal difficulty. Out of there. Scan USS Ashura. I'm detecting elevated radiation levels on the Ashura. That's my Reman science officer. I've alerted the transporter chief of the situation. She could brief you before your team beams over to the Ashura. Okay, go to the transporter room. Alright, so we're going to take my Borg, my Reman, my Jem'Hadar, and then, I guess we'll take Tasha. She's, another tactical. She is, what race is she? Andorian. And of course, I'm human. Which is weird, most of my crew, I think I'm the only human. And, use at least the bridge officers, and you remember the TV show was all human, except, maybe just a couple here or there. Okay, so we're at loading. There we go. So, talk to the transporter chief. Captain, I'm concerned about the radiation levels on the Ashura. She might have some damage to the warp core, but our sensors can't pick up enough to determine exactly what you'll find over there. I'm sure I can send you and your away team to the ship safely, but getting back might be a problem until the Ashura's critical damage is repaired. Step on transporter pad when you're ready to go, and be careful, sir. Beam over to the Ashura. Yes, that was a woman's voice. Alright. Now see these two here, you cannot change their outfit. Your liberated Borg, if you get it off the seesaw or had it, you can change hers. And that's, you know, you can change, you know, everybody else's. But they're wearing the female version of the Mirror Universe, from the Toss Mirror Universe. Alright, so let's beam out. I do like a lot of the old uniforms and stuff. I think they're pretty neat. I don't know why he's wearing like a Klingon sash, but oh, because he's Terran, so it looks kind of warrior. And the Terran Empire was, you know, warrior-esque. I'm picking up multiple life signs. Some of them are the Orion's or the Ashara's crew, captain of the crew. The rest are Orion. Plasma leaks are blocking our path to the survivors. We need to use the consoles to safely vent the plasma. Okay, let's pet our Tribble. And you can see these buffs over here on my crew because they've used their Tribbles that I gave them. I guess he doesn't have a Tribble or what? Let's check. Yeah, he has Tribble. He hasn't used it. Alright. Here we go. Dum 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 dum. For old people, dum 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 dum. That's from the Lone Ranger. I remember when I was watching it when I was a wee little kid. Alright, so there's our console. You can see it glowing in our plasma. But this room is open, so let's kind of explore a little bit. See if there's any loots to be had. Alright, now this person here, we can scan a crew member. This is an accolade for the, optional mission for science officers. But being how I am not a science officer, it says that crew member will not survive. Well, apparently that's not my problem, because I'm an engineer. Okay, so let's bypass the plasma relay or conduit. There we go. And now we kill Orions. I'm using a Mark 10 set on this character. Oh, nice lag. There we go. Because I'm using a Mako set. I just like it. And he's dead. That's a plasma grenade there that one of my guys threw. Excuse me. Alright, we got another room here to check out. Uh-oh. See, I can set a turret down here. Sniper. Die, die, die. Alright, and they're all dead. Now you see this glowy thing over here, that means stuff you can interact with, and it's open container, and we'll get loots from it. Kind of like finding a chest or something in Warcraft. So I got a small hypo and a large power cell out of it. And this is an anonymous reading. These are where you'll find them on the ground and space. And this is where you get mats to do your thing. And that is a little mini game that they introduced, which gives you more than what you would normally get if you get it. And I got 4 mineral samples. The crafting in this game is really super duper lame. Alright. And we bypassed that conduit. But yeah, I'm an engineer. I really like being an engineer, and I'm a fabrication engineer. Which means, you know, I create turrets like this. I really like them. And let's see, I got a medical generator which heals everybody in range of it. And I don't think, yeah, and then I got a shield generator which regenerates the shields of everybody around it. And then I have a support drone which flies around with me. See, turrets are stationary. This is my drone here, so I bring him out. See, he goes with us. shot at from all over, which means I'm taking flanking damage. Raise my shields back up there. Now, I am an engineer and I have abilities to raise my own shields, like rotate shield frequency, or reroute power to shield, so forth, so on. But I like using my little emergency shield capacitor, which comes with the Mako set. It's part of the set bonus. Alright, which console is it we're supposed to... I think it's this one. Yeah, see, this one's a little harder to see. You can see the light coming off of it. You guys can see it's kind of like back in the wall there, or the bulkhead. I don't know why, just that particular one. Not all of them are like that, but every once in a while you run across one like that. Oops, wrong way. I know it's wrong way because there's my turrets and shit. Alright, here is the engineering. Look at that warp core. That is really cool looking. I've never really noticed how cool looking that warp core is in this particular ship. Huh. Scanning the warp core, Captain. Catastrophic failure of antimatter containment. Warp core breach is imminent. Captain, unless the breach is contained, the Ashura will be destroyed. Alright, let's talk to Captain Barat. We hit an Orion ambush on our way to K7. We lost our weapons almost immediately, and then we took direct hits to near our engineering. Yeah, if I could read, we'd be in business, wouldn't we? Our warp engines, magnetic antimatter containment field failed. My crew did everything they could, but the radiation took its toll. I had no choice but to drop shields and use the power to try to stabilize the containment field. As soon as the shields were down, the Orions boarded the ship. Of course, going critical. I'll never let those green pirates have the Ashura. Take my crew to safety. I'll keep trying to stabilize the warp core. If I'm lucky, I can buy you some time. Okay, so escort the people to the cargo base. See, here we have another anonymous reading. Get more loots and play more minigame. Now, you can just click it off here, which sometimes I do because I hate these minigames. And I failed. Some of the minigames in here are optional, and I just don't like them. Alright, scan the warp core. This is my engineering accolade. You know, like the science officers had to help those people that were down and out. If you reroute power from life support to containment field, you can stabilize the core long enough to eject the level 10 force, or erect a level 10 force field, which should hold the antimatter long enough for the Ashura to get to Starbase for repairs. It is risky, but unless you do something soon, the warp core will explode. So stabilize the warp core. Okay, so go over here. Analyze engineering console. Life support at 82%. Automated blockades will engage if power to life support drops below 47%. Are you sure you wish to reroute power? Yes, reroute power. Okay. Now deploy containment field. Directing a level 10 force field. So we got accolade for that. Zimmerman would be so proud. Erecting a level 10 force field won't repair all of the damage to the Ashura, but it should contain the antimatter to give the ship a fighting chance to survive. If the vessel makes it through the next few minutes, it should be able to limp to Starbase on impulse power. A shipyard is needed to make all the repairs that the vessel needs. Engage force field. See, so put that force field up around it. That's kind of cool. Alright, so now let's reach cargo bay and escort these people to the cargo bay. Cutscene. And more Orions. They look like thugs. Okay, here we go. We're a drone. Or a drone, a turret. And you see me crouch here. When you crouch, you take less damage from energy weapons and deal more damage to energy weapons. However, when you crouch, that's a lag back there. When you crouch, you take more damage from melee weapons. So you want to keep that in mind. Support drone, just for fun. Pick up our loot. Yeah, so I always bring an engineer and a science officer with me on all my. This is my regular away team, except for Tasha there, because I always keep my science officer with healing abilities. I always keep my engineer with replenish shield abilities, and my tactical is always there to do maximum DPS. And then I have another, like in this case we have Tasha here. Set up just to, alternate out crew members, just so we got something different. Go to the transporter room. We'll be right behind you. Look at me hold my gun. Scanning. Away team to Chief. Are you ready to transport? The Ashar's radiation levels are returning to normal. The survivors of the Ashar's crew are on the transporter pad. Oh. We don't have much time. Get these people off the ship now! Yeah, good, she listens. Look at me being like a boss. There they go. They are now on the Legacy, which is my ship. We have them, sir. Sensors detect more Orion vet ships on the way, Captain. We need you back on the bridge. Alright, so let's get back to the bridge. Is this the right way? No, that's the wrong way. I want to go this way. Always make use of that map, ladies and gentlemen. Whee, whee. Alright, and beam out. So we're partnered done with this episode. You can see my science officers or medical staff sitting there, examining them. That's kind of cool. Alright, speak to the Chief. Hey Chief, how's it going? There are more Orion ships inbound, Captain. We need you back on the bridge right away. Okay. Sounds a little emotional for being a Vulcan. I seen them ears. Alright. Use the turbo lift. Okay, here we are back in space. Oh, lag again. Damn it. Captain, putting a message on screen from the Orions. Or Captain, whatever. Leave now if you know what's good for you, Captain. We're taking this ship, her crew, and her cargo. Well, good luck with that.
Warning. Ship is under
A couple more little frigates. These things don't last too long. Saving my beams overload. Take my loot. And I wasted my beam overload on a fighter. What a bitch. Alright, you torpedo. Turn. Yeah. Booyah! That Slave Master battleship's a little more difficult. get attacked by fighters. Fighters in this game are more of a nuisance than anything. At least from the PC versions. You get enough to get good ones, you know, you can do some good damage with fighters. But, you know, to a cruiser with good shields and stuff, yeah. Alright, here we go. Rescue Captain Brott. Captain, we need to get within range and try to get a transporter lock on Captain Brott. Approach the Ashura and transport the captain to safety. Already close enough. So being brought to safety. Scanning the Ashura now, sir. Radiation levels are normal. The force field around the warp core is holding. She's out of danger. Captain Brott is hailing us. Put her on main viewer. Many thanks, Legacy. If you had not been here, if not for you and your crew, I would have lost my ship and my life. I am in your debt. I'm going to take the Ashura to Earth space dock for repairs. If I see you at Club 47, the drinks are on me. I think I might have a few bottles of Tenaria in the cargo hold. Alright, so we are done. She was able to go to war. Now the Ashura is safely away. They're safely away, sir. We should... Oh, and it's a guy. And we should take survivors out of the system. Starfleet is sending a shuttle to receive them. They should rejoin the Ashura at Earth space dock. Are you ready to go, sir? Yes, we are. Leave the system. Ready to leave system on your command. Make it so. Ha 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 ha. Make it so. Ha ha, I'm like Picard. And off we go. Alright, and all we gotta do is you can either click here and next to your mission, or you can always click right here and then go to okay, he hailed me to turn in the quest. But let's exit out just so I can show you this. Let's exit out here. Okay, we can go back to episodes. Go to Klingon War. Where are we? Oh, okay, I guess we can't do it there, can we? We can go to in progress though. And the Big Dig, that's the one we just did. Oh, okay, I guess they did change that. No, that's not the one we just did. Should be a check mark somewhere. Probably all the way at the top. There we go. Started in space. Hail Starfleet. But it's easier just to click this little box right here. Let's exit that. So it is easier. You just click right here. They just added this, which makes it a whole lot easier. Alright, stranded in space. Well done, Admiral. You saved that crew just in time. I have a few good candidates to serve on your crew. I know they will serve you well. Alright, so you'll get this personal comm, which allows you to summon a freighter. Now when you do this mission, you're gonna get skill points, expertise. You're going to get, and since I'm redoing it, I have a choice, but you're gonna get it all. So you're going to get a personal comm code. You're gonna get a piece. You're gonna get one of these pieces of armor, one of these shields, and you're also gonna get a engineer and a science officer, which I'm not getting because I'm redoing the mission. So I don't get everything. I get to pick one. So any, mini, miny, mo. We'll just pick it. I don't care because I don't need any of it. Actually, I'm gonna pick the shield array because I can just sell it on the auction house. I believe it is buying on equip, so I can sell it on the auction house. There we go. Alright, mission reserved. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was episode 1 of the Klingon storyline. We have 4 more to go on alternate characters before we jump right back to Dar, just so we don't mess up that whole gaining XP thing. So, yeah, remember guys, comment, rate, and subscribe so you see the future episodes coming. Woohoo! Till next time, guys, I will see you in game.